Snoochie Boochies. What's up, YouTube? Marty McFly back. Today I'm going to be ranking the Jay and Silent Bob, Clerks, Kevin Smith movies. So, I'm not including all the Kevin Smith movies, just the ones that have Jay and Silent Bob in it. So, like the Clerks movies and, Mallrats and all the movies that have Jay and Silent Bob in it. I'm also including the Clerks animated cartoon that didn't last very long. Only 6 episodes, and then I guess it got canceled. So, but I'm gonna include that in this list because that's part of the Jay and Silent Bob universe. So we'll get started. We'll go from worst to best. And on the bottom of this list, the worst movie in the franchise, Chasing Amy. Don't like this movie. The only reason I own it is to complete the collection of Jay and Silent Bob movies, and I think I got it at a yard sale for like $2. But I've probably seen it twice. I really don't like this movie. It doesn't fit, to me. It doesn't really fit. It doesn't fit well in the Jay and Silent Bob universe. It's a love story with Ben Affleck, and it's just not good. Jay and Silent Bob are only in it for like 2 minutes at the end. So I always avoid this one. This is my least favorite, Chasing Amy. Next up is Dogma. Now, I like this movie, but I don't watch it as much as the other ones. It's too much like religious stuff in it. It's very funny. It's a very funny movie, but it's too religious for me. Basically, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are like angels that have been kicked out of heaven, and they come down to earth, and they're trying to like get back into heaven, and then you got Jason Lee plays like basically like Satan. It's a good movie, but like I said, there's too much religion stuff thrown in it. I'm not a very religious person, so I don't really. But I like it. I like watching it for Jay and Silent Bob. They're the best part of this movie. So that's Dogma. Next up is the Clerks animated TV show. This only appeared for 6 episodes, but I got this 2 discs. 2 disc set here. It's good. There's a funny picture here on of them like taking a shower. Funny. It's a funny show. It's a shame it didn't last longer, but it is funny. And if you're a fan of Jay and Silent Bob or the Clerks movies, I suggest you check this out if you already haven't. Funny, very funny show. Funny little animated TV cartoon. Dante, Silent Bob, Jay. All the actors come back to do the voices in this. So you got Jeff Anderson as Randall, Brian O'Halloran as Dante, Jason Mewes as Jay. Like, all the actors come back to do the voices. Next up, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but the original Clerks. Yeah, the original Clerks is not even my favorite Jay and Silent Bob movie. This is a very low-budget movie that Kevin Smith made for, like, a few $1,000s or whatever. And it became, like, a cult hit. Cult classic, or whatever you want to call it. Cult classic. Which spawned all his other movies, all his other Jay and Silent Bob and Clerks movies. So this is where Kevin Smith basically got his start. Tells the story of Randall and Dante, who Dante works at the Quick Stop grocery store, convenience store, and Randall works next door at the video store. But Randall spends most of his time over with Dante in the convenience store throughout the whole movie. It's a funny movie. It's in black and white. It's a good movie. It's not my favorite of the franchise, but it is funny, and it is definitely a classic. Next up is the most recent one, Clerks 3. This one is a more serious movie. It's definitely funny. It definitely has a lot of funny moments and jokes in it. But this is more of a serious movie. This is so Kevin Smith in real life had a heart attack and almost died. and decided to incorporate that into this story where Randall has a heart attack. He almost dies and decides he wants to make a movie of his life. So that's basically the plot of this movie. It's Randall writing a script of his life and filming it. And there's a lot of throwbacks and references to Clerks and Clerks 2. Actually, there's references to all these movies in here. Mostly Clerks Part 1. But the ending, I won't spoil the ending for you if you haven't seen it. The ending is very sad, and I did not expect that when I saw this in cinemas. It was very, very sad ending. I can't see them making a Clerks Part 4. So that's on this. That's where this lands on this list. It's Clerks Part 3. Next up is Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Now this is essentially just a reboot of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. It's almost the same exact movie. They travel from New Jersey to Hollywood to stop a movie being made. Same plot as Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, but this is a funny movie though. I like this movie. I think a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I thought it was funny. A lot of inside jokes and references to the Jay and Silent Bob Clerks movies in here. There they are right there. So Kevin Smith's real life daughter is in this. She plays Jay's daughter in this movie, but that's Kevin Smith's daughter. Her name is Harley Quinn in real life. She has 3 appearances in Jay and Silent Bob movies, actually. Actually 4 if you count Clerks 3. In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, she plays baby Silent Bob in the opening of that movie. The little baby that's supposed to be Silent Bob, that's his daughter. And then she comes back in Clerks 2 when Dante is driving around and he stops outside a restaurant and he looks in the window of the restaurant. There's a little girl that like waves at him. She's like missing her front teeth. That's his daughter. And then her 3rd appearance is in this, and then her 4th appearance is in Clerks 3. So he puts his daughter in a lot of things. But this is a funny movie. It's all about reboots and remakes. They make fun of that whole trend in Hollywood. All right, so now we're getting to the top 3. These are my 3 favorite ones. So this is Mallrats. Takes place, the whole movie basically takes place at a mall. As you can tell probably by the title, Mallrats. Good movie, funny movie. I don't want to get like into the plots of all these movies really. I just want to show you what my ranking is. So Mallrats is number 3, and then these next 2 I've probably seen the most out of all of these movies. I've watched these 2 the most. Number 2 is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. This was my introduction to Jay and Silent Bob and the Clerks movies. This was the first one I ever saw. I think I got this for Christmas when it came out on DVD, like in 2001. I had never seen any of these movies, but my mom got it for me. She thought I would like it, so I watched it. I had no idea who Jay and Silent Bob were, and I've been hooked ever since I saw this. I went out and watched all the other movies. So this is my second favorite. This is so they go to Hollywood to stop a movie being made about them, which is the same plot of the reboot, but this came first. And I'm not positive, but I'm almost positive that this movie has the most celebrity cameos of any movie I've ever seen in my life. I watched it one time. I watched this and I wrote down every time there was a celebrity cameo, like whether it was a 2-second cameo or a 5-minute cameo. Like there are so many. I think I wrote down like 60 or 65 different cameos in this movie from celebrities. Whether it's like a 2-second appearance or they're in it for a long time or a couple minutes. There are so many cameos in this movie. It's insane. Next time you watch this, try to pick out all the cameos of celebrities. You'll be blown away by how many, if you can pick them all out. Some of them are hard to notice, like Judd Nelson from Breakfast Club. He plays the sheriff with the cowboy hat and the sunglasses, and he has like a beard and mustache. It's kind of hard to tell that it's him, but it is him. There's just so many cameos in this. So that's my second favorite. Awesome movie. And then my first favorite, this is my favorite one, Clerks Part 2. I saw this in theaters Bought the DVD when it came out. I love this movie. I've seen this probably the most of all of them. I think it's the funniest one. I mean, and if you haven't seen this, I mean, this movie is just outrageous. It's so funny. It's so absurd. It's raunchy. It's laugh out loud funny. And this is my favorite Jay and Silent Bob Clerks universe movie, for sure. This is number one. So that's my list, guys. I didn't want to do a very long video. I didn't want to get into details and stuff. I just wanted to quickly break down my my ranking. So that's my ranking. Leave your comments down below. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you already haven't. Share the video. Whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching.